because you're going to want to take in every moment of this morning's breakout session with Nicolette Anderson. She is a powerhouse. She knows her stuff, and you're going to absolutely love it. A couple of quick notes, though, before we get started. So hopefully, I had the opportunity to meet our speaker back in April. And it was evident then that she and members of her team, upline and downline, are powerhouses. And I'm excited to see the value that they will bring as they continue to share and build and all things Trinant, including our new products and travel as well. She's a married mom of two, a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old, and she is, in her own words, utterly obsessed with her children. Most moms are, so I think that's a positive trait. She has 11 years of experience in the industry, and she has brought in 7 figures for her household, which is just huge. Sometimes people say to me, well, I'm not like this person, or I'm not like that person, I'm not a step. Yes, you are. If you're here, you can do this. I promise you that. Pay attention to what you learn, and pay attention to what you hear. What's that? Sorry about the sound. It's not. I'm about to eat this microphone. She actually hit emerald in 60 days, and I know that's just the beginning. She's about to become a diamond in the very near future. So, would you please give a big round of applause to Nicolette Anderson?
But we're going to dive right in. This is a workshop. We're not here to take notes. We're going to do a lot of things together, and you're going to leave with a lot finished. But before we get started, I just want to kind of paint a picture for you, because what Ryan said is so true. Is so often, especially when it comes to something like social media, it's so easy to think, well, good for her, but like, she obviously has something that I don't. She's just good at it, and I'm not. And listen, I grew up my whole entire life feeling that way about just about everything. I lived in a self-made box of just mediocrity because of anxiety and horrible self-worth. I didn't play sports, I didn't try hard at anything because I was like, I'm going to embarrass myself, I'm going to fail. Why try, right? And by my 30s, I had become a master at playing small and not believing in myself. And then I had kids, and I looked at those babies and I thought, I do not want them inheriting those traits. I do not want that woman raising my kids. And it was around then where I discovered network marketing, which I did not even understand how much it would help me grow as an individual. So, social media ended up becoming my mirror and my microphone on this journey of reinventing myself. And it got really fun. Social media, it's about rewriting your future and showing others what's possible on your journey of becoming. And that's what inspires others into action. It's your most powerful stage that any of us could ever have. And it's not maybe one day. It is imperative that you learn how to leverage it if you want to make an impact. Find your voice, share your story, stay consistent, stay accountable to who you're becoming because you're sharing the journey out loud. And that's why what we're going to talk about today, the Content Conversion Lab, is going to teach you my formula to do all of these things even as a beginner. So you'll see on the table there are handouts. There's a QR code on there. I want you to pull up the document from that QR code. On the table, those are all of the prompts we're going to be actively going through today. The document that you'll pull up on your phone has even more information, and it's also going to make it easier as we go through these prompts. You can copy and paste them into your ChatGPT instead of having to type them out while we're working through this. There were, maybe the other group took them. Another table, if you're done, if you can actually going to create a clickable freebie that now you can offer free value to others, incorporate it into your social media, increase your engagement because you can offer that and get people to comment a keyword on your post to download it. We're going to plan a reel with using my viral reel formula, and I'm going to teach you how to turn those comments and likes into quality conversations. Now, hear me when I say this. The goal is not to go viral. That's not what this is about. The goal is when you are consistently talking to your niche market about topics that they can feel in their heart because they're struggling too, your inbox is going to start to get filled with people who you didn't even have to reach out to in the first place. They're going to be coming to you. People commenting on your posts who you otherwise would have never known. And that's exciting. When you can get that wheel in your business spinning and that attraction marketing really starts to work based on pain points and things that you're passionate about talking about with other people and helping them solve, that's the magic of this business. So, who in here, raise your hand if you have ChatGPT downloaded. Okay. If you don't download it, right now, download it, get it on there, because we're going to be using it. Now, ChatGPT is not an out to just be lazy with your business. It is your assistant, and it's only as good as the instructions that you give it. If you just let it generate posts and you put those posts out there and you're like, nobody's liking it, it's probably because it doesn't sound like you, it's formatted like an AI written post. I strongly believe that if you are not in a passionate argument with your ChatGPT about, I don't like the way that you said this, it doesn't sound like me, and giving it that much feedback, then you're doing it wrong. Right? You've got to invest more into the creation that we're going to do with ChatGPT today. Now, here's a place that a lot of people mess up when it comes to this industry is we want to talk to everyone, right? Wellness supplements. So I want to help literally anyone who has wellness goals, because why would I limit myself? But if you're that broad, you're not helping anyone. You've got to get really specific. Example, there's a difference between someone like me saying, I want to help moms feel better, versus I want to help burnt out moms in their 40s who've tried cutting carbs, can't lose the belly weight, and are scared that their hormones are broken. Now we've got pain points that people are going to go, that's me. She just said, like, that's literally me. Why is she talking to me? So we're going to run some priming prompts right now. This is when things start to move quickly. I'm going to talk. We're going to move fast. You're never behind. All the prompts are on your table in order. And that document that you pulled up, you can copy and paste them. Okay? We're going to start priming ChatGPT right now. This is where we're going to identify your niche and lots of keywords, buzzworthy phrases, and things that you can get excited to start creating content around. So prompt number 1, type into your chat, ask me 5 questions to help me identify my niche as a network marketer selling wellness supplements or travel. Say it again. Ask me 5 questions to help me identify my niche market as a network marketer selling wellness supplements, or you can include travel now that we have that, and they're on the guide on the table. Get that typed in. I'm going to keep sharing the next prompts. It'll send you the questions. Answer them. And then tell it, based on my answers, summarize my ideal client in 1 paragraph, list their top 5 pain points, and the things they want most, their desired outcomes. That right there is gold. When you have that information dialed in, you've got everything that you need to get excited about planning content that will land with your ideal customers and your ideal teammates. And the third prompt that you'll put in there, and I will pause, give me 20 SEO keywords ideal client is searching related to, insert your favorite pain point that it put out for you. Just pick one. Now from there, this is going to give you talking points. This is going to give you your future content. This is where your brand starts to formulate and come into play. And most importantly, it's in the language that your ideal person is using. So allow it to generate those. I'm going to give you a couple minutes. And once you're done, and you have some things that your chat has generated you're excited about, put your hand high in the air because I want to hear it. I want to know. Last session, Donnie shared that he came up with a metabolism reset for men over 40. So what is it that you guys are generating? I'll give you a couple minutes to get that finished. And remember, you're not behind. You have this whole entire thing, this whole process we're going through, written out for you by following that QR code that's on your table. Put the thumbs in there. Listen, I know, my thumbs cramp up at this point.
I thought you were slow, so I'm just excited about.
Yeah, share your niche.
Okay, this is what Ramon told me. That's what I named Ramon. Ramon. You're a network marketer specializing in natural wellness supplements that help people transform their health, energy, and confidence through gut health, hormone balance, and cellular level nutrition, while also showing others how to build residual income and a freedom-based lifestyle. Your personal brand bridges, quote, wellness and wealth. Help people look, feel, and live better from the inside out.
But here, this is the goal right here.
Oh, here's the goal.
The ideal client is health-conscious women aged 35 through 60, juggling work, family, and self-care, but they feel tired, bloated, and frustrated that their body isn't responding the way that it used to. That is a storyline that people are going to follow. They're skeptical of the gimmicks. They want more energy and focus. They dream of feeling vibrant and confident again. Those are the things, those are the pain points where when you start incorporating that into your content, that's going to get people going, she's talking right to me. I need what she has to offer. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build out a freebie, which is just something that's free value that you can offer your network. And why you want something free is because then you can have a call to action for them to say a keyword or to go visit the link in your bio and download a free resource that you have. When you have provided value to somebody, even before you have a conversation with them, that's a very meaningful touch point. That is trust building that's going to stick with them. They'll remember you. So, free value, it does not have to be some insane blog post or a beautiful Canva document or anything like that. You can copy and paste what we're going to create today into a Word document. It's as simple as that. And we're obviously going to use ChatGPT to help create this. The goal is to just get your ideal person thinking, man, she gets me. Wow, she really just helped me out. This is really useful. I can share it with a friend. So the prompt we're going to use, I help insert your niche, solve, insert the pain point that you're running with, give me 10 high-value freebie ideas that I can offer and solve this problem that naturally lead into your product or service. You could pick NAD+. You could pick the opportunity to travel and save lots of money. You could pick the daily health system. Or if you have a good rapport with your ChatGPT and it understands your products and services already, you could just say products and services because it's going to know what you're talking about. Now from there, it's going to start to generate some freebie ideas for you. So get that in there, let it generate. And if you don't like what it's coming up with, because this is where I'm just like, listen, if you're not arguing with your chat pushing it enough. You're not giving it enough so that you're like, this does not sound like, I don't like this. You've got to refine it constantly. Otherwise, what you're putting out there will sound AI generated, like ChatGPT. So if you don't like the ideas that it's giving you, tell it. Make these freebie ideas more creative. For me, I might say more millennial mom friendly, emotionally resonant. My audience struggles with, insert your pain points again, but they want, insert that desired outcome. Give me options that feel instantly useful. So allow it to generate, and I'm going to keep talking while it refines. This is where chat does the work, right? Your third prompt in creating the freebie, and again, these are all on your table. Take this freebie idea, insert your favorite title. Write a complete draft that includes a short, relatable intro about me, 3 to 5 sections or bullet point tips, supplement recommendations from Trinot, if that's applicable, a closing paragraph, and a call to action for them to learn more about whatever it is that the problem you're trying to solve, the solution you have to offer. And when it generates that guide, if it just spits out some bullet points and you're like, this is not what I wanted, tell it, I didn't want bullet points. I wanted a full guide that reads like I've written this specifically for someone struggling with XYZ.
That's crazy.
If it sounds too robotic, tell it, hey, this sounds like it was written by ChatGPT, and I don't want that. Act like a relatable online coach who's confident and encouraging. Rewrite it so it sounds like a best friend who gets it, not a textbook. Continue refining until you're happy with the outcome. And the more you refine, the more it's going to learn your style, your vibe, and before you know it, you'll get to the point where you just wake up in the morning and you're like, what am I posting today? And it's like, I got you. And it just knows, because it knows your story, it knows your style, it knows your voice, it knows your products, it knows your services. Now, as you're generating these ideas and you're getting that draft written up, again, it's as simple as copying and pasting it into a Word document. And then you can literally use the share button, and you've got a clickable link for people to download your free value guide. This right here, what we've done so far, most people in our industry never get here. They never know who they're talking to. They don't understand pain points. They just know that they want to sell something and they've got things to sell, and that's all they care about. What you have now is gold, and you've got a way to create touch points and build trust that feels really good because you're bringing value to the table for people who you feel passionate about helping because you've been there. Now, before we start creating a reel, you've got to make sure that your social media profile, which is your storefront, is really open for business. That means that your profile picture is a picture of you, not like of a sunflower. Look at your name and your title. If your Instagram handle is hard to remember, people might see your post and comment on it and get the free thing, and then they'll forget because your name was too complicated, they can't find you again. In the line under your name, there's the actual, not your handle, but there's the title, where you can once again put your name, but you can also use keywords there, which we've just generated tons of, because Instagram is SEO optimized. That means that people go on Instagram and search gut health in the little thingy, the search bar, your profile might very well just come up because you have gut health in the title, okay? Now, on the document that I've given you guys through that QR code, there is a whole checklist of how to make sure your Instagram profile is primed and ready. We don't have time to go over all that today, but you've got that. What we are going to do is zone in on your Instagram bio and use ChatGPT to give you a little bit of a bio makeover. Your bio, it's only 150 characters, and you have a really short period of time to get people to click on that Instagram and click follow before you lose them. So you want to make sure you're telling who you help, how you help. Something fun and relatable, and a call to action using the link in your bio, which we'll get to. Now, with all of the information we've generated so far, your niche, the pain points you're passionate about, your freebie that you're most excited about, you can use a prompt to put this into ChatGPT so it can create a bio for you. Okay, so the next prompt we're going to put in, write me 5 Instagram bios for a wellness-focused network marketer or travel who helps ideal niche market, insert there, solve, insert your pain point, and is offering a free guide on, insert your topic. Make it friendly, clear, and use keywords that will boost my visibility. So an example output might look like, I help moms over 35 beat bloat, balance hormones, boost energy. Grab your free gut reset checklist. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to generate some IG bio options. And then you just slap it on in there. It's your new thing. And we're going to talk about getting your freebie now on your Instagram profile. But I'll give you a couple minutes to catch up. Most people, now that you've got something free to offer, your bio is perfect, your storefront's open, it's easiest to click that follow button. What most people do is they're just like, yay, I have something free, download it. This is an awesome resource because you're excited, right? But there are steps to follow. There are ingredients to a viral reel that will get you the most reach and comments and likes and all that fun stuff, okay? It's not about that, but if you want to get what you offer into the hands of more of your niche market people, following this formula is going to help. So the ingredients to a viral reel are on-screen text hooks. That means that the video that you see, there is a sentence of words that are on the video. That's the billboard. That gets people to stop and go, whoa, I need to stop and read her caption because this was just a total gut punch. Next, you have the caption underneath, right? That should include a hook, a second hook. Okay, that's now in your caption below your video. I like to use the hook, heart, help, call to action format when I'm drafting captions to go with my post for that day. Also, your paragraph formatting matters, which we'll talk about. And then you've got some B-roll video, easiest video to make of your life, and you use trending audio, easiest thing to find in Instagram. So ChatGPT, with your excellent directions, is doing a lot of this for you. Now, your text on screen, that first visual hook, is everything. This is where me and my chat, we get into the most arguments. Like, dude, no, Jackson, this was not it. All of these are horrible. You need to redo them. Here's an example of ones that I like. Do it like this. I mean, I'm talking like 4-letter words to my chat because the hooks are that important. It's got to nail the hooks. So, through that QR code, I've given you a whole list of different prompts to use for different styles of hooks. I'm going to give you a couple of examples up here, but you can take a look at the list and choose whichever one speaks the most to you, okay? And then put that prompt into your chat. An example might be, I like the disruptive pattern break style hooks, as well as the relatable problem callouts. So, for example, the prompt might say, write 10 viral style reel hooks calling out, insert the problem, using the exact words that women in their late 30s and 40s would say to their best friend. Obviously adjust for you and your ideal customers. Example output might look something like, I'm sick of working out 5 days a week and still looking 4 months pregnant by dinner. Another example output might say, calories in versus calories out is lying to you. My next favorite is the shock, curiosity style hooks. Give me 10 hooks for a reel about insert topic that sounds shocking, counterintuitive, or curiosity driven. It makes people stop and think, wait, what? And some example output might be, bloating isn't normal, it's your body waving a red flag. Or you don't actually need more cardio, you need this. So pick your favorite prompts and let it generate some hooks for you. Try to keep those hooks, and you can refine it if you need to, under 7 words when possible. Because people need to just quickly read, and then they decide, am I gonna read this caption or not? So it's gotta be easy for them to read. Make sure they actually sound like something you'd say. Avoid salesy words like join, enroll, buy now. And that your hook is easy to read. If you don't like the first draft, what should you do?
Rewrite.
Rewrite, refine, yell at it. You might say something like, hey, these feel flat. Let's bring some life, some energy, make it more sarcastic, or make it funny. Or you might say, hey, this sounds like it was written by ChatGPT. I want it to sound more like me, or I want this to be more professional. So I have a whole list of hook redirects that you can use as part of that guide that I've given you guys. So once you have your text to go on screen on your B-roll video, which we are going to make B-roll video together today, that's when you move on and you have the second most important part of your post, which is the caption. Okay? Now, since you have a free resource, could you go and message everyone you know and be like, hey, get this free thing, here, do you want to download it? You could. Or you could create content that brings in new people to you. So that's the whole purpose of why we're doing this. So like I said, I like to follow the hook, heart, help, call to action formula for captions. And again, it's very easy. Everything that we've generated today with your chat to prompt it to create captions for you. So you might say something like, write a real caption using the hook, heart, help, call to action format about what is the topic that your freebie is talking about. The text on my reel is, given the hook that you've already generated, so let's make it flow with that. Make the captions funny or professional, right? Choose the avenue you want to go. Packed with value, so people want to save this post and share it with friends. Those longer, meatier, more educational posts, those are going to get the saves. The shorter, spicy ones with the call to action, those are going to get more comments. The more people are clicking and interacting with your post, the more reach you're going to get, the more the algorithm is going to favor your content and continue putting it in front of more like-minded people. So you're going to put into your chat that caption prompt and have it start generating your caption for you. You want to make sure that you have a strong call to action underneath the caption. I don't use the word comment because I don't know that the algorithm loves it. I don't know that it doesn't, but I always say, hey, drop a whatever emoji and I'll DM you. Or say, insert keyword, and I'll send over my free resource. Okay? So have it generate some caption ideas for you right now. I see a lot of you are still busy on your phone. I'm so proud of you. Now you can also use this. You can use these calls to actions just to for people to get your favorite supplement stack. Like for example, one of the ones that I use often, it's not for them to download a free guide. I also use it for supplement sales or for more information about the business, and now obviously travel. So if I'm doing one about cortisol and stress, I might say cortisol stack, and I'm going to DM you the link to the exact stack that I use. So your calls to action, it doesn't always have to be about some free value that you've created, but now you've got posts where you're getting people interested in supplements, posts where you're getting easy engagement and starting conversations because you're putting out free value for people. And this is going to help you generate more leads on your lists because more people are commenting and interacting with you. Now, as far as the formatting goes, when ChatGPT generates your caption, if it looks like it's AI generated and it's reading like a bot, tell it. Say, I want this to read more like a conversation I'm having with a friend, not a ChatGPT generated prompt, and it'll fix it for you. Now, the easiest thing to do, so now you've got your niche market, you've got your keywords and the things they're searching for and stuff you're excited to share and talk about. You've got your first freebie, right, that you can send to people. And you've got your recipe for viral reels. The easiest thing to do is create B-roll content, right? B-roll content is literally a video of anything. If you're taking notes on something, have someone next to you literally video you working with your ChatGPT. We're actually going to take 2 minutes, and we're going to create B-roll content. Everyone get out your phones and turn on your camera. And what you're going to do, don't overthink it, is you're just going to have somebody just hold your camera and video you talking to a friend or taking notes or pretending like something was so funny, and then you'll switch. Okay? So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get some B-roll. You can feel free to get up, walk around, do whatever you need to do. You have 2 minutes, and then I'm going to start yelling so we can get back to work.
That's good.
I think that's about it. And now we just chit-chatting. Let's wait. He's doing. Sorry. Wait, I'm doing it the wrong way. There we go.
B-roll. B-roll's fun. Nicolette's getting B-roll.
B-roll can be anything. Putting on lip gloss, chatting with your friends. You'll see back behind me, I have my hologram that takes me broken so early. I have so many people asking what the heck it was when I figured this is it. I introduced you. I haven't named you yet. But okay, what we're going to do next, take your B-roll content. This is as easy as it is. Are we listening? Take your B-roll video, okay? You've got the hook that's going to go on the video. You've got your caption done for you. You've got the video. Now you just go to Instagram. You go to trending audio, and you pick a song that's trending. If it has a little green upwards triangle next to it, that means that it is on the rise for trending songs, and you'll get the most reach out of it. Upload your video. Say use audio never know who clicks on it. You will never know who's downloaded your resource. So there's a tiny step I want you to add in between, and that is creating a free Google form where you have people put their name, email, and social media handle. It takes 30 seconds to do. Now in your bio, that is the link that you put. So if people happen into your bio and they see that you've got something free, right? Your bio now says, free gut health reset or whatever. They have to give you their name, email, and social media info so that you can go find them. Otherwise, you lose them. You will never talk to them. And you can do the same thing if you want to link what you've developed, the free guide, in your stories. Then they click on it, they put in their information, right? Now you've collected that, and you can then go message them. Okay? Now your DM strategy. You've got everything else going for you. Hopefully you've got more reach, more people to connect with and talk to. But if you're like me, you forget how to talk to people. So ChatGPT can help you come up with a conversation workflow that's going to make the most out of each conversation. So you're not just like, oh, you commented on this, here's my free link, let me know if you have any questions. Instead, you're developing a relationship. You're making a new friend. You want to make sure that you don't just give them the link and walk away. That initial message needs to be an opportunity for them to reply back before you give them the link. If not, then the algorithm is going to see that you're sending messages and people aren't responding, and it's going to go, yikes, is she spamming? We should probably share her content with less people. So have them reply back first before giving them the link to whatever it is. Whether it was a supplement stack, information, your free guide, make sure that they have a reason to reply first. So for your DM strategy, you can write into ChatGPT, write 5 friendly, engaging DM responses for people who commented on my reel about whatever the topic was of the reel, and dropped the keyword, whatever your keyword might have been. Each DM should acknowledge their comments, ask a clarifying question to build connection, and confirm that they want the resource, they're ready for the resource before sending it. Right? If someone just likes or comments, we don't dump it straight into their DMs. We make a new friend. For example, I talk about my stress stack, right? And so when people say stress stack underneath my post, I immediately go, and if we've never chatted before, I'm like, hey Nate, just do me a quick favor and let me know that you've gotten this message so that I know I'm not hiding in your request folder. And they respond back, yeah, I see it. And I'm like, awesome. I saw you comment to stress stack. I'm so excited to share more. This has been a game changer for me, especially since perimenopause hit. Is it okay if I send the information right here? They're like, heck yeah, send it right here. Oh my gosh, perimenopause thing. And now you've got a conversation easily happening, and it's meaningful because it's already about topics that you were hoping to get into conversations about anyway.
That's good.
So, as you're chit-chatting with people, mirror their tone. Be a resource, be a help, get enthusiastic. If you really want to wow them, send a voice memo. And they're just gonna be like, oh, did we just become best friends? And we're talking about this. Honestly, strangers on the internet are probably more open to sharing their struggles with you than they are with friends or family, right? Because it just doesn't feel like they're gonna be judged as much. So be that person for the people out there.
That's good.
Now, your 24-hour action print, you have everything that you need, okay? Make sure that you updated your bio, you've got your free resource locked and loaded, and you follow the formula for a viral reel. I want to see them. Send them to me. I want to see them, okay? And you can use this on repeat. If your first freebie didn't land the way that you hoped, you've shared it a few times, and you're just like, literally nobody cares, move on to a different keyword or pain point and see if that lands better. When I first started doing this, it's been probably 8 months now, and I had a few that flopped. But then I had one about lymphatic drainage, which I just went down a drainage rabbit hole and learned a whole lot, and I was like, you know what? People need to know this. I should make a free guide. 20,000 comments wanting my lymphatic drainage guide, right? Which of course, obviously, I tried to teach you non-supplements. But even if you get a few of people you would have otherwise never known or connected with, that's the one we're going for. That's the one right there. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to see all of your content.
Hey, let Nicolette hear